Today's Ask the Expert segment, we're talking about a common nuisance that can wreak havoc in your yard. Brendan Miller from Edge Pest Control is here with more on dealing with pocket gophers. All right, so what are gophers?
So gophers are actually kind of a larger rodent that we get out here, and they're probably about that big, 4 to up to 12 inches long.
So they can get pretty big.
They can get pretty big, and most people don't see them because they kind of tunnel into the ground. But yeah, they're not fun to have around here, but we get them quite a bit.
So if someone's out gardening or they're trying to take care of their lawn, what will they notice that will let them know they might have gophers?
Yeah, good question. So gophers will make a pretty extravagant and extensive kind of tunnel system underground, usually about 4 to 6 inches deep. But every so often what they'll do is they'll kind of excavate dirt and push it up. So from our point of view, we see these mounds of dirt. It looks like our 5-year-old kid dumped a bucket of dirt on the ground. And yeah, that's probably the evidence that most people will see.
Do you see 1 or 2 of them? Will they just start coming up everywhere in your lawn?
They can. Where their tunnels go, they'll just kind of push up those mounds of dirt. So it could be 1, but you'll notice if it's not taken care of, it'll become 5 and 6 and up to 20 pretty soon.
Okay,
Yeah.
So what is it doing to your yard? Like if you have a garden or if you have a nice flower bed, how are those gophers being such a nuisance?
Yeah, so they eat the roots. So they eat roots of trees, vegetable gardens, flower gardens. It can destroy the grass as well. So you'll notice a lot of damage, and obviously you get holes popping up and mounds of dirt in your grass, which kind of hard to mow around that.
Yeah, nobody
So,
wants to see that. Okay,
yeah.
So if someone's starting to notice it, will they notice it even in the winter months like it is now?
They can. If the ground's not frozen, they'll still kind of move around. So they're all year round, especially out here.
Yeah, and it's
So.
super muddy outside, so I'm sure some people are probably starting to notice that. If they give you guys a call, what will you do to try to track them down?
Yeah, so we actually have a really good trapping system that we do, and we get rid of them pretty quickly. Sometimes we can catch them on the spot, sometimes just a couple weeks, where we actually will trap them and remove them from your property and from the home.
Are they like some other of our nuisances we've talked about before that like to come back to the same area? Like could this be a reoccurring problem?
These ones could, because once those tunnels are established, it's very easy and it's really attractive for other pocket gophers to just reinfest those old tunnels, so they can come back, or new ones come in, I guess.
Well, you know, when we're talking about mounds of dirt and these little tunnels, it reminds me of like snakes or some of the other rodents that are out there. Is this just pretty common for them to want to do things underground, and so they might be there longer than you might know?
You'll see evidence pretty quick. So
Okay.
once they're there, you'll know. And a lot of people mistake them for moles, like with an M.
Yeah.
But we really don't get a lot of mole activity. I've never even seen one here up
Okay.
and down the valley. So if you have mounds of dirt, it's definitely pocket gophers.
All right, what else are you seeing this time of year along with the gophers right now?
A lot of mice activity.
Ew.
It's not cold enough to kind of get rid of them, but it's cool enough where they're trying to still get inside. So we're
Ew.
seeing a lot of rodents this time of year.
I mean, doesn't matter what time of year you see mice, you just can't seem like we can get rid of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of open fields, a lot of open space. The mountains don't help,
Right.
because they come from there. So yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, so if you see mice or you suspect that you might have gophers in your lawn, in your backyard, what's the best way to get in contact with you guys?
So our website's the best, edgepestcontrol.com. Phone number, is 801-569-EDGE, so they can call us as well.
And get you out there quickly before they start multiplying and
Yes,
having babies.
and do it quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brandon Miller from Edge Pest Control, thank you for being here.
Thanks so much.